Prince Harry has urged people to be more like raindrops in the fight against climate change, in an impassioned speech to mark the launch of a new Netflix-style platform for environmental and conservation documentaries. Peppering his speech with both woke and whimsical references, the Duke of Sussex, 36, who currently resides in a $15 million mansion in California said, "Every single raindrop that falls from the sky relieves the parched ground. What if every single one of us was a raindrop, and if every single one of us cared? At the end of the day, nature is our life source. But you can't uplift, educate and inspire unless there is a form of action that follows." And the Duke, who has previously been criticized for his use of private jets, hit out at those who don't take real action on the environment, saying, "For me it's putting in the DOS behind the says. There's a lot of people that say, but this is about action." He made his comments in conversation with CEO Ellen Windemuth and Head of Strategy Sam Sutaria of WaterBear, a platform offering free documentaries and live, original content from more than 80 NGOs across the world. Harry was not paid for his appearance in the new video. It comes amid the news that his godmother Lady Celia Vesti, 71, has died suddenly at the age of 71. It's the first time Harry has appeared publicly since the Duchess of Sussex revealed they suffered a miscarriage in the summer, via an article in the New York Times last week. Speaking about his son Archie, now 19 months, Harry said, "Being in nature is the most healing part of life. I truly believe that's one reason why it's there. We take so much from her, Mother Nature, but we rarely give anything back. Being in nature is the most healing part of life, and I truly believe that's one reason why it's there. What is the point in bringing a new person into this world when they get to your age and it's on fire? For me it's about putting the DOS being the says. Every single raindrop that falls from the sky relieves the parched group. What if every single one of us was a raindrop? But the moment you become a father, everything really does change because then you start to realize, well, what is the point in bringing a new person into this world when they get to your age and it's on fire? We can't steal their future, that's not the job we're here for. I've always believed that hopefully we can leave the world a better place than when we've found it. So I really think we need to take a moment and think, well, how can we get what we need and have our desire fulfilled without taking from our children and generations to come?" Harry reflected on the universally tough year that everyone has experienced, adding that he has found solace in nature, which he believes is the most healing part of life. "Someone said to me right at the start of the pandemic, it's almost as though Mother Nature has sent us to our rooms for bad behavior," he observed. He also joked dancing on camera is his idea of hell because everyone laughs at him while reminiscing about his and Meghan Markle's royal tour of South Africa last year. Harry, who is head of the conservation group Africa Parks, also spoke of his love for the continent, recalling how it afforded him a sense of escapism and space when he visited age 12, shortly after the death of his mother, Princess Diana. "I don't know what it is, but there is something in the air that ends up running in your blood, and no matter what experience you have it just pulls you back," he said. "The sense of escapism and space that this continent of Africa afforded me is something that I will be eternally grateful for." Prince Harry has visited Africa a number of times, spending 3 weeks in Malawi working alongside volunteers, vets and experts on the front line of one of the largest and most significant elephant translocations in conservation history in 2016. He also took Meghan camping in Botswana in the early days of their relationship, and reportedly proposed there while celebrating the Duchess' 36th birthday 3 months before their official announcement, according to the bombshell biography Finding Freedom. WaterBear features a Take Action button that connects audiences to each NGO's page, giving them the opportunity to donate directly to the cause or get involved with the projects featured. Harry said, "For me it's about putting the DOS behind the says, and that is something which WaterBear is doing, is going to be doing. There are so many documentaries that are happening, I always imagine, whether it's an individual, couples, families, sitting there or watching this stuff and going, okay, you've now just made me more aware of a global issue. Now I'm quite depressed, I'm gonna go and make myself a meal and probably forget about it." Whereas with WaterBear now, to have all that content in one place, to be able to have that option at the end as a call to action. Because people want to know, how can I make a difference, how can I help, and I really am energized and full of optimism now to know we have the tools, we have the mindset to be able to make that change. Harry and Meghan quit as senior royals in March this year, and relocated to the U.S. Last week it emerged Princess Eugenie and her husband Jack Brooksbank have moved into Frogmore Cottage, the Sussex's home in Windsor. Meghan and Harry spent £2.4 million from the sovereign grant on renovations of the property, but reimbursed taxpayers in full in September after signing a £112 million deal with Netflix. Today it was reported Lady Celia Vesti, one of Harry's 6 godparents and a close friend of the Queen and Prince Charles, has died suddenly but peacefully. Lady Vesti was part of the Queen's inner racing circle through her marriage to courtier Samuel Vesti, 3rd Baron Vesti, who was Master of the Horse from 1999 to 2018 before becoming one of Her Majesty's Lords in Waiting in 2019. Old Etonian Lord Vesti presides over the 6,000-acre Stowall Park estate in Gloucestershire and is one of Britain's richest men thanks to the family's £750 million business, Vesti Holdings, which focuses mainly on food products and services. It is believed she maintained a bond with Prince Harry throughout his life, attending his 2018 wedding to Meghan.